Yo, it's Mongol time. I wanted to do this video for a long time, but I've been holding off just for several reasons and stuff. But you know what? Fuck it. Do you ever meet people in your life where you just think, oh, I really trust these people, and you go, oh, they're my friend, for a while, and you really like trust people, and then you get dropped, or someone doesn't call you, or they ignore your calls, they ignore your texts, they just drop you basically completely. Um, I've had it with family members, and now I've had it with other people too, and it just makes you wonder what goes on in these people's heads that they have this authority, this right to just drop you, like you're nothing, and they think the people they're hanging around with are going to benefit them, but actually the people that hang around could actually hinder them, um, in other ways, because there's no ambition or there's no nothing. So if you're with people who have no ambition, then how can you go to the next goal in your life or your chapter in your life? You can't really. It's good to put yourself around positive people that have goals and aims, and maybe you can help people, with your experience in life, to make them have goals and aims and not to make mistakes like you. Like, for example, I never finished my schooling at all, and I'd always encourage my nieces and nephews and everyone to do what I didn't do, like go back to school or finish your exams, get a degree, or things like that. I always try to make them learn from each other's mistakes. And I haven't just had it with family, it's family and friends, and it's like, wow, it's like, you know yourself that someone is like going out their way to ignore you, and you've done nothing wrong. If anything, things have happened to you and you should be angry because you don't know who or what did it, but you don't care, you just carry on as normal, and you're going out your way to try and make an effort with that person or people, and you get nothing back. You won't even get a text back. You won't get a call back. You won't get nothing back. And sometimes it is just the way it is, and you just have to learn from that mistake. And next time, you know, looking back, I I made several mistakes because two of the people, not once did they let me in their house, and funny enough, it was this time last year, or it might have been just after Christmas or just before Christmas. I remember I let them into my house, and looking back, no one actually ever let me into their house. Which is, when I think about it, yeah, I should have been a bit more clued on, and maybe now that I had to experience that to make me learn and realize that not everyone's your friend. Some people would just use you to get to that next level, or just hang around with you for a little while and then they don't want to know you anymore. Because imagine you call someone or you text someone or you write to them or you go to one of their friends and you hear nothing back. You just know they don't want to know. And that's cool. That's cool. I get it. But, sometimes they have to experience that to know what it feels like, and it is a horrible situation, and you just know that it's probably not going to get mended because the other person either has their own issues or basically doesn't want to know you. I mean, it's as simple as that, really. And that's cool. People have to do what they have to do. But my advice to anyone out there, if you go to a college or whatever and you make a few friends at the start, don't invite them back to your house. It's one of the big mistakes I ever made. Um, and I've learned from it because I've never let anyone else in my house again. Your house should be like your castle. Only you and your loved ones, whether it's pets, your partner, it doesn't matter. That's your private space. And only let people intrude on it if you really know them for long enough or you really trust them. And that's my advice anyway. But thanks for listening.